Welcome to the third game of the Superfix Championship Trophy. This is me, Asim, and joining me in the com box is Ashik. Welcome, Ashik.
Thank you very much, Asim. What we have witnessed today is two fantastic matches here at Superfix Champions Trophy, and this match is going to be a fantastic match. I just want you to tell you that this tape ball is now being a big thing. What do you think about this?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it was always a big thing. For me, grassroots level cricket is always a big thing. It has a lot of weightage. People get offended when you call them as a gully cricket, but gully cricket is in your heart, is in your blood, it's flowing always, and you always have that sense of sentiments attached towards it. You can never take that out of a cricketer, be it the hard tennis cricket in India or be it the tape ball cricket in Pakistan. You just cannot take it out.
Absolutely right. And you know, the tape ball beauty is that you don't need lots of accessories to play. This is a fantastic hit by the batsman. Fielder will be just watching it, and it's a six.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have a catch a crore here in the Sharjah Stadium, but you definitely can show up your reflexes in the stands. There are spectators out there, and we'll definitely try to find some talent in them. Meanwhile, off the mark goes Umair. He hits his first six of the day, and Buraq, after winning the toss, electing to bat first, they have started positively.
Pak MWI is having some fantastic players like Taimur Mirza, Chota Vicky, and it's a wide ball. Definitely the batsman has put some pressure on the bowler, and what you were talking about, that audience should take the catches if the ball will go out of the ground, how they will manage to do it.
Well, absolutely. You definitely need to keep an eye. This ball travels, this ball swivels in the air, and especially makes life difficult for the fielders to come underneath the ball, especially in the daylight conditions where you have the sky in the background, ball is white, becomes tad difficult for the fielders to manage that swivel, especially when the condition is breezy.
I want to tell you here, the Buraq 11, they have bowler called Ali Sial. You'll see him bowling. It's a good delivery. And just the batsman is asking about a wide to the umpires, which was not there. Good comeback, you can say, from Shehzad. And after getting a six from Umair.
Well, there is no point in arguing because here the umpires officiate in the local domestic matches as well. Kashev is one of the finest umpires in my opinion, and especially when a batter is covering the line of the off stick as well. The wide line switches, the kind of judgment that it has, it goes and sits completely with the umpire whether to call it, because that line which is there, it is not a wide line, it is a guideline, and that guideline comes into play only when the batter is playing from the guard of the leg stick. If he switches his guard to the off stick, the line shifts, and that sort of a judgment you have to rest with the umpire.
This is perfectly explained by you. And in the tape ball cricket, because there is no LBW, batsmen always try to cover up the wickets. And once again, Shehzad is ready. Let's see what Umair can do on this ball. After 5 balls, 9 is the score. Buraq 11 must be opting or trying to get a total around 85 to give a good fight to Pak MWI.
Beautifully bowled, very well bowled there. And Umair gets a single. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Did it come off the bat or the pad there? Well, that's definitely bat coming through. 10 for no loss after the end of the first over.
Okay, now it's the second over is about to start. Sardar is the next bowler. And what we have seen from the morning today, the bowlers who are trying for some variation are successful. This is a very good hit. The ball is in there. We have to see. And it's a wicket. So, first success to Park MWI.
Well, definitely striking there and introduced, trusted and got him before Ali Sial, as you said. And he has delivered for the team. Sardar Hasnain strikes and coming around the wicket, being a right-arm bowler, coming around the wicket, bowling with that sort of a variation and putting the batsman in doubt. So first casualty here for Buraq 11.
The best part is about Park MWI. They are celebrating all the wickets and a short meeting has taken a place while the new batsman walks to the ground. This is actually a good team coordination. The captain, Mohammad Bhai, he's taking the team to the next level and we hope we are going to witness a fantastic match today.
Well, definitely, we would want to see a cracker of a match between the two men in greens. And what we look at is a pretty balanced start. As far as stay ball cricket is concerned, I think the bowling side is slightly has the upper hand here. 10 for 1.
Actually, the bowling is very good from Park MWI. And what I think is in 6 over, 80 is like an average score if we consider the first 2 matches, which is a very good score, I guess.
Meanwhile, it's Saji on strike. In fact, the new man as per the new rules and he gets off with a boundary. Look at that. Usman is the new batter and now the rules which have changed has applied here. You get out even after crossing, the new batsman will have to come and face the strike. So the new rules have applied and that's one of the reasons why he is on strike. Gets off the mark on the very first ball, Usman, and gets a boundary.
It was a very fantastic flick by him. The ball went to the fine leg and there was no chance for the fielder to field the ball. And after this 4, the score is 14 for 1.
Well, Ashik, you were witnessing things, from the ground. Tell me, how are the conditions? Are they conducive for the table cricket? Do we see those 100+ score in 6 overs?
Definitely, I guess in upcoming matches there will be score 100+ you will see, and the conditions are perfect for the tape ball cricket. I was down there today. The maximum weather will go only up to 32 and it's a very fine sunny day and we expect some good matches. The people of Sharjah, Dubai or Emirates who are listening to us on live, I request them, come to the ground. It's a very good ground, beautiful ground and fantastic arrangements. This is Superfix Championship Trophy happening right here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium for you.
Well, you got to be appreciating the kind of efforts Mr. Khawar and Mr. Naveed has put in to make sure that a tournament of such a stature happens. We're talking about Superfix Championship Trophy, one of its kind tape ball tournament that has happened in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The team winning the tournament will get a cash prize of 20,000 dirhams and the runner-up will get a cash prize of 10,000 dirhams. And this wouldn't have been possible with the continued efforts put in by the sponsors and by the men in charge. Iconic Gifts and Superfix Garage, you got to be giving full credit to them as well as the support staff who are behind this successful journey.
Meanwhile, some good bowling by Sardar. He has taken a wicket and now 2 dot balls continuously to Saji. And coming back to your point for the prize money, I guess this is a very handsome amount of 20,000 dirhams which will be taken by the winning team. I think the teams will definitely put some good effort to win it. It will not be that easy to win this 20,000 dirhams.
Absolutely, with the superstars in this lineup, MW, they will definitely Park MWI. They are definitely a promising side in even in the domestic tournaments. It's up in the air, chance for the wicketkeeper. He makes no mistakes, and Sardar Hasnain strikes for the second time. Started off with a wicket on the first ball and finishing off the over with a wicket.
This is fantastic bowling by Sardar. If you have seen, it is again a variation. But just some time ago, I said that variation is successful today. Khurram Chakwal makes no mistake, taken an easy catch, and that's a success again for Pak MWI.
2 overs gone. Buraq 11 are struggling. 15 for 2.
Okay, the big man Zahir Kalia, fantastic bowler from Pakistan, has come for Pak MWI. Definitely, I will tell you, Asim, this guy is age 40 plus. He's super fit and he always bowl fantastically. You will see now.
Well, you rightly pointed out, otherwise I was about to say that this is a sure example of a sportsman and the saying that age is just a number. He is a perfect example of that. ZK, he has that initials on his jersey. And most of those young generation tape ball cricketers, they address him as Ustad.
Because he is one of the finest bowlers in tape ball cricket what we have in Pakistan. He's famous as Zahir Kalia. That's the shot ZK back of on his shirt number 9. And now some serious thinking should be done by Buraq 11. They have to revisit their strategy of batting because 18, I think it's not a good score as of now.
Meanwhile, it's Hafiz Usman who's on strikes. Well, just slightly dropping short of the fielder. Was there a possibility of diving forward and taking the catch, Ashik?
Asim, I'll tell you, definitely in tape ball cricket, you will see some fantastic fielders. It was Sardar because he's a bowler. He don't want to dive. He just want to maintain himself for the upcoming matches. You will see, inshallah, some fantastic fielding in upcoming matches.
Well, absolutely looking forward to that. Usually, when we talk about tape ball cricket, it's all about sixes and boundaries galoring, especially when you are playing it on cement wickets. But it is a different ball game here. It's played in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And when we talk about Sharjah, we talk about records. When we talk about Sharjah, we talk about history being made. And when we talk about Sharjah, we talk about entertainment. And this is pure entertainment which is coming through here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and courtesy to Superfix Championship Trophy.
Fantastically said by you, that iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and the event is also supported by iconic gifts.
Rightly spotted there. Just goes with the name, just goes with the sponsors as well. Meanwhile, drifting down the leg side, and Zahir seems to be not in the groove.
I think he's taking it too easy because the score is not that much. And he should focus because after this there will be some big matches for him. And he is the key bowler for Pak MWI. Now the batsmen should gear up because we are already in 2.3 overs and 22 for 2. This will not be enough, I guess.
Well, absolutely. And when we talk about Pak MWI, they are playing 3 games today. So this is the first one of the 3. Now that has been pulled in the gap, in no man's land. They should get back for 2. And they do that comfortably. No risk involved. And this over from Zahir Kalia is turning out to be tad expensive compared to the way Buraq 11 has batted so far. And courtesy to those extra runs coming in, courtesy of the wides being bowled. 9 runs already of this one.
Once again, Zahir is ready at his mark. Let's see what he's have in his pocket now.
And this went for that wild swing. Should get back for 2. They'll get back for it comfortably. Usman wants to be that fox who wants to take the opportunity of scampering through for that 3rd run, but Zahir is smart enough to go all the way to replace the wicket keeper there. Ball to go, 11 runs already of this over. Can he finish it off with a 6? Hitting him for a 6 is not easy.
Which is very difficult. I don't think that Zahir will bowl a loosener here. He's going to put all his efforts in his last ball and finish the over at 11. And I think Awais now, he has already faced 3 balls. He should go for a big one now. Let's see.
Here comes Zahir, ZK9. Short run up there for Zahir. Right in the block hole. That's the first accurate delivery, in my opinion, that is bowled here in this over. A typical Zahir Khadia Yorker.
Actually, he was trying this from ball 1, but actually there were a few voids there. End of the 3 overs, 27 for 2. And this is a very happy Park MWI team.
Yeah, that's what the scorecard looks like. Not an impressive one. 8 of 6 for Umair. Saji scored 1 of 4. Hafiz Usman 6 of 4. And Awais is batting on 6 of 4. Now, what's important to see is that every player who comes out to bat in this format, in this ball game, they need to focus that they do not waste deliveries. Regardless of what the score is, they should be out with an intent that not to waste deliveries. If not boundaries, make sure that the strike is rotated.
This is what you said before as well, that tape ball is all about 6s. Once again, the bowler is ready and the batsman is trying, but actually oh my God, this was a chance. Direct hit would have been done a fantabulous job for Park MWI, but nothing wasted for Buraq. 11, 27 for 2. We'll see now how much score will be added after this ball. Now, coming back to your point, where batsman has to come and score, I think now Buraq 11 should pull up their socks and put up a good effort.
Now, Shahzad is into the attack. Not sure how easy it's going to be attacked to this talented left-arm pacer. Look at that. Ball pitching. Look at the amount of turn that he gets. Now, when we talk about tape ball cricketers, especially bowlers, we see a lot of variations coming through. The finger spin, using the surface, especially when you're playing on the turf wicket, this becomes a lot effective.
And there is also wind blowing, and it's a good hit. And everybody will be just watching. It's a 6. And you can see the crowd is enjoying this match. There are families in the ground, and fantastic effort put by Superfix Group and Iconic Gifts.
Wow, top shot. Just getting full control of that swing. It was a slower delivery, but it was fantastically picked up there by Usman, Hafiz Usman.
Asim, I would like to ask you, what do you think about the boundary? I think it's like a 60-meter boundary, and I think this will be creating more chances of 6s and 4s.
Well, I think when you're playing on a turf track, regardless what ball you're using, except for a leather ball, that's up in the air, that's Hoyt, chance for the fielder, Zahir coming underneath it, and the ball swiveling, but the experienced campaigner making sure that he pulls the ball from the thin air.
As I told you before, Zahir is super fit, and what an effort. He ran to the ring and has taken a fantastic catch. This is another loss for Buraq 11. Okay, my question remains the same about the boundary.
Well, Awais, yes, coming back to the same discussion, Ashik, it is, when you're playing on on turf wickets, it is very important that you are trying to create a balance between the bat and the ball. It is not going to be easy to bat out here on the turf track, especially when the ball pitches, turns, moves away. It's not going to be easy at all. Hitting 6s that far, not going to be easy at all. You have to get underneath the ball completely, hit the ball with a lot of power in order to make sure that the wind is actually beaten. There is a lot of breeze out there, and with the weight of the ball, it keeps on swiveling around in the air. It is very justified that you pull the boundaries in just to make the right balance between the bat and ball.
Okay, once again, the bowler is ready. And from the morning, I have seen the batsmen are not hitting the shots properly. There are lots of edges going right and left. What do you want to say about that?
Well, I'm not. I have not seen much of tape ball cricket being played on turf grounds. It's always the half cement which is there, and ball coming onto the bat. Not enough movement of the surface, as in especially the slower ones. Also, they don't pitch and turn. Here, it is a different story. It is pitching and turning.
And what we have seen, if the bowler has tried any of type of variation, they have been successful. And now only after this ball, there will be 12 balls remaining. What do you think? What will be a respectable total here?
Well, anything in excess of 75 will not be easy to score in the games, especially when you're talking about MWI. You need to score, in bulk because of the kind of heavy weights that the team carries along with them. You would definitely want to make sure that you're putting anything in excess of 80, 85 in order to be competitive. Again, coming back to the same question that I had raised with you earlier, is 100 going to be easy to achieve on this ground? I personally feel it's going to be a winning total if you get anything above 85. It's only with your own mistakes that you can end up losing the game. Otherwise, if you have good bowlers who have those variations, who have those finger turns which comes through, batting on this track will not be easy.
As I told you before, Buraq 11 have a strong bowling line. Ali Sayal is there. Kashi and Babar, they are the local stars. Mubashir is there. A very good ball by Mubashir. And it will only fetch them a single, and that's also the leg by.
Well, that was pitched up right in the block hole, missing the mark slightly by a few inches, I'd say, but getting away from that because Mubashir generates a lot of pace, and he was a part of the local domestic circuit as well here in UAE, where played a lot of hard ball cricket, but has made his name with this ball game. Gets a edge there, and the third man fielder will keep it down to a single.
Coming back to Mubashir, he's actually a very good all-rounder. I have seen some big hits also from him in the previous tape ball tournaments. And coming back to Buraq 11 bowling, the guys you will be looking for is Ali Sayal, Kashi and Babar. They are fantastic bowlers. They are UAE production, and I hope they will give tough time to Pak MWI.
Well, tough time, in my opinion, only if they cross that 70-run mark. Who is going to give that magic? Because we are talking about 10 legal deliveries from here. Adding another 30 runs will definitely boost the entire team of Buraq 11. This has been played on the offside, an uppercut coming in of the bat of Awais, and we'll get a couple of runs.
Asim, what I will do right now, I'll put my money on Awais, and I want him to hit. He is now a settled batsman. He should go for some big sixes. But what he is trying right now is some uppercuts, and he is... Okay, Mubashir, once again, he's ready. We'll come back to on this point. Oh, wide ball. Khurram was very lazy to take that ball. The ball went to the fine leg fielder where Umar Gujar is fielding. And Umar Gujar, another fantastic batsman in Pak MWI team.
Well, definitely would be wanting to watch more of him and assess what sort of value add resource he would be for MWI.
Considering these two batsmen, I think I am watching a leather ball game. Both of them are playing like 9 balls, 9 runs and 3 balls, 2 runs. What do you have to say about that?
Well, it's definitely not going to be easy to bat here. With the kind of bowlers that this game has produced in all the regions across, I would say. Because even in local cricket, they play a lot of tape ball cricket as well. They go out, try to compete as hard as possible on batting paradises, cement pitches. They still try to defend a lot of runs. They bowl decently. And when they come here, bowl on the turf, it's not going to be easy to hit them.
Actually, these players which are from Pakistan, they have recently played, again, a good delivery by Mubashir. Batsman has no clue how to play it. And it's, I think, again, the leg by runs. I was telling you that these players from Pakistan, recently, they have played a premium... They have played a premium league in Karachi, where there was all matches on the wicket, same as Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So I think after this match, you can expect some big scores for all of these teams.
Well, definitely would be wanting to see that. Uh, because sixes haven't galored yet. In my opinion, I have watched a lot of table cricket. I've watched those games which look like highlights, every ball six, 1 over 30 runs, 1 over 24 runs. I've seen those matches as well. But trust me, nothing has come close to that.
Let's wait for Park MW. Oh, this is called the commentator curse, I guess. It's a six. Okay, they have fulfilled your wish, Asim, I guess. And let's wait for the other team, Park MWI batsmen, to walk to the ground, and then you will see some amazing sixes. Maybe by Taimur Mirza, Chota Vicky, and Fahad Mia Channu.
Well, I definitely want to see that. 5 overs gone, Buraq 11, 52 for 4. Here comes Umar Gujjar. Right in the blocker. Look at that. And a misfield there will result in a boundary, but we definitely need to look at the replay of that shot. The way the ball swiveled in the air, it looked like as if it was not a tape ball, it was a table tennis ball.
Actually, and well managed by the batsman, scoring a 4 of it. And Umar Gujjar, a fantastic all-rounder by Park MWI team. Definitely he will be opening, I guess, from Park MWI team as well. And what you have seen, the swing, it's a windy day actually. The wind is also contributing in this swing.
Here comes Umar once again. That has been hoiked against the wind and it goes all the way. Beautifully hit there. And Mudassir, after getting a boundary of the first ball, dispatches one for a mighty blow.
Asim, all the time you were waiting for Mudassir to come on crease, I guess. And he is giving good lessons to Umar Gujjar here.
Well, be it Mudassir, be it Mubashir, or be it anybody, we want sixes to galore in Sharjah.
Okay, my co-commentator has many wishes to see some sixes, and what I'm telling him right now is just to wait for another one match maybe, and definitely these boys need some time on this ground to settle down. And Umar Gujjar, he must be thinking, why I'm here to bowl.
That's right in the block hole. That's how you bowl Yorkers. This is the most difficult delivery to get away, because it's wide outside the off stump, away from the arc, and it's not going to be easy to swing. Beautifully bowled, I'd say. And that's the sort of comeback that you can expect from a quality fast bowler.
I guess he has taken the lesson and he knows where to bowl now. But let's see what Mudassir can do on this ball. Fourth ball of Umar Gujjar's over. Again, it was right there and played well, but Zahir is there. Oh, he was trying. Oh, run out, run out, run out, run out. I think you don't want to see Mudassir getting out.
Well, it has been the day for left-handers, mind you. And you saw Zain scoring in bulk in the match before. It was Mudassir who was getting into the groove, and we could have seen some fireworks, a good finish coming through. Anything in excess of 70 would have been a good total for them to actually breathe a sigh of relief that they can probably defend. A sigh of belief.
I guess another few balls are remaining, and if they score above 70, we are going to have a very good match. Now coming back, okay, the captain walks in, Mr. Afzal walks in for Buraq 11. What do you think about Afzal? What he's going to do?
Well, he doesn't have much time to think about what needs to be done in 6 overs game, especially when 3 balls are left. And he'll be on strike, and I definitely think he's going to be throwing kitchen sink at everything.
Let's see, because these are the teams who are contributing to the tape ball cricket here in UAE, promoting the tape ball cricket here in UAE. Let me remind you once again, this is Superfix Championship Trophy.
Well, that has been played and will just get a couple of runs there as a result of a leg by. Well, no connection being made there by them, and they finish at 65 for 5. 70 is something that they were eyeing, it seems, but they just fell 5 runs short of what could have been a decent total. But now I feel this total, which will be slightly under 11 and over, almost 11, when they come out to chase, they'll be needing 66 of 6 overs. But Mudassir, in my opinion, that Kashif and Mudassir, the kind of impetus that they gave to this innings was something that gave them a sense of belief.
Looking at the bowling of Buraq 11, Babar Ali, Kashi Malik and Ali Sayal, these boys are good bowlers, and I think we are going to have a good match ahead.
Well, definitely. We'll dive into a quick short break, and when we come back, we will take you through the live action of this run chase. Stay tuned. Very good morning and welcome back to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium for Superfix Championship Trophy. Here we have the run chase of 66 runs, where we have two of the openers of Park MWI taking on Buraq 11. They put on 65 runs on board, 66 is the target. We have Chota Vicky and Taimur Mirza opening the innings, and joining me in the comm box is none other than Daud Bouch. Has been played off the mark with a 6.
बेहतरीन आगाज यहाँ पे किया है. थैंक यू सो मच साथी कमेंडेटर आसिम. छोटा विकी मुल्तान पाकिस्तान टेप बॉल क्रिकेट के एक बेहतरीन अव्वल दर्जे के टॉप रैंकिंग बैटर्स में शुमार होता है इनका, और ऑफ द मार्क विद 6 रन एक बेहतरीन आगाज किया गया है.
Once again a short delivery from Kashi, trying to pull that and just not able to get enough connection there. But what a start here coming in, Daud.
बिल्कुल कोई भी मुकाबला है उसका शॉर्ट क्रिकेट में आगाज़ और अख्ताम देखा जाता है, लेकिन आगाज़ है वो बड़ा बेहतरीन अंदाज से किया गया है. और डेफिनेटली छोटा विकी और तैमूर मिर्ज़ा बीइंग अ प्रोफेशनल क्रिकेट एक ये चीज़ ज़रूर होती है कि आप आगाज़ किस अंदाज से करने जा रहे हैं. सो आगाज़ है वो छक्के के साथ ज़रूर मैसिव आगाज़ कर दिया है छोटा विकी मुल्तान ने.
Well, definitely, and when we talk about Pakistan tape ball cricket, usually you see these big names. Khurram Chakwal, Chota Vicky, Taimur Mirza playing in different teams. And people did come out to watch these games in numbers. They come out and try to witness that battle, that encounter. And talking about Chota Vicky, he still holds the record of chasing down 38 runs in the final over. And that still holds the record in Pakistan tape ball cricket.
Yes, no doubt about he is इकनॉमिकल बैटर इन पाकिस्तान टेप बॉल क्रिकेट. गलोच प्रीमियर लीग सबात में हुई थी, वहां पे इन्होंने बड़ा बेहतरीन खेल पेश किया था और 38 रन से. इस दफा वाइड बॉल आ जाएगा, अंपायर का डिसीजन है, क्योंकि डेफिनेटली अगर आप एक्स्ट्रास को स्टक करेंगे, रोकेंगे, तो डेफिनेटली आपकी टीम के लिए एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है. क्योंकि दूसरी जानिब अगर देखा जाए तो बैटर्स हैं वो बड़े लाजवाब हैं. पाक MWI टीम है वो बैटिंग पे डिपेंड करती नजर आती है टीम.
काफी शानदार गेंदबाजी की है यहाँ पर. जड़ में बॉल जो की थी उन्होंने, बिल्कुल नहीं खेल पाए वहां पे, बिल्कुल नहीं पिक कर पाए यहाँ पे छोटा विकी. काफी शानदार गेंदबाजी यहाँ पे. पहले बॉल पे 6 जरूर लगा था, बट एक अच्छा कमबैक. बहुत ही क्लोज यहां पर चूके शॉट को बिल्कुल नहीं कनेक्ट कर पाए वहां पर छोटा विकी. और इसी के साथ स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 8 बिना किसी नुकसान के.
8 रन जरूर आपके काउंट टोटल पे ऐड किए गए हैं, लेकिन इम्प्रेसिव बैटिंग है वो करनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे. तैमूर मिर्जा से स्ट्राइक संभालेंगे और इस दफा अप इन द स्काई कैच इज कॉल. ओ माय गुडनेस, बिग चांस फॉर तैमूर मिर्जा. कैच है वो ड्रॉप कर दिया गया है. थोड़े नाखुश यहां पे गेंदबाज काशी बिल्कुल यहां पे थोड़े नाखुश होंगे, क्योंकि डेफिनेटली काशी ने एक बड़ा विकेट है वो अगर देखते चले तो चुठा जरूर लिया है, बट अनबिलीवेबल. थोड़े चेहरे पे थोड़ी थकन महसूस जरूर अब हुई है, क्योंकि डेफिनेटली जब एक कोई भी गेंदबाज है वो जान लगाता है आसिम, तो डेफिनेटली अगर आप कैच ड्रॉप कर देते कोई फील्डर, तो वो थोड़ा उतार चढ़ाव उसके चेहरे पे तासुर जरूर होता है.
और तैमूर का कैच अगर आप छोड़ते हैं तो आपको इसकी भरपाई करनी पड़ेगी. इसका यू हैव टू पे फॉर इट. इन आई मीन एज वी से कैचेस विन मैचेस. हर एक कैच इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, खासकर जब आप इतने बड़े खिलाड़ियों के साथ खेल रहे हो. इनकी कैच आप अगर छोड़ते हैं तो आप मैच छोड़ने वाली बात करते हैं.
नो डाउट अबाउट. लेकिन ये पहला ओवर है वो बेहतरीन ओवर रहा है. 10 रन के इख्तिताम पे पहला ओवर.
Second over to begin here, and it's going to be Mudassir. Full toss on the leg side. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Will that be given as a no or wide? Yeah, wide signal by Kashif. So not an ideal start here coming in for Mudassir. Plays a lot of hard ball cricket as well. Dawood was playing for Team Abu Dhabi in the domestic D10, D20. And was known for his swing bowling, and that's exactly what we saw here.
Yes, definitely, क्योंकि इस तरह के कारसाज विकेट के ऊपर अगर आप अच्छी बॉलिंग करेंगे तो आपकी टीम के लिए एक अच्छा साइन रहेगा। और यहाँ पे एयर स्विंग है, वो एयर फैक्टर भी जरूर शारजा स्टेडियम में रहा है, गेंदबाजों के लिए हार्मफुल रहा है। और इस दफा लॉन्च कर दिया है खुरम चकवाल ऑफ द मार्क विद 6 रन। बेहतरीन आगाज यहाँ पे तैमूर मिर्जा की जानिब से महादत के साथ।
काफी शानदार शॉट यहां पर तैमूर मिर्जा। अगर आप इनके कैच छोड़ेंगे तो इसी तरीके से आपको दर्द पहुंचाते रहेंगे ये हर मैच में।
दर्द के साथ साथ ये दर्द सर बन जाएंगे फिर।
दर्द सर तो ये बनते आए हैं अक्सर हर बॉलर के लिए यहां पर, बट देखना होगा वो मुकाबला जब तैमूर मिर्जा के खिलाफ करेंगे गेंदबाजी कर्नल जाहिद।
डेफिनेटली एक वाइड बॉल आ जाएगा यहाँ पे अंपायर का डिसीजन। कर्नल जाहिद हैं, वो स्पीड यहाँ पे अगर देखी जाए तो नो डाउट अबाउट इस वक्त यहाँ पे अगर तमाम टीम्स के गेंदबाजों में से वो अव्वल स्पीड के मालिक हैं, अव्वल दर्जे के गेंदबाज हैं कर्नल जाहिद। और T10 में यही इसी मैदान में ऑन एक्शन होंगे कर्नल जाहिद भी। बट ये सुपर फिक्स चैंपियन ट्रॉफी जिसका तमाम का तमाम जो सेहरा है वो मैनेजमेंट को जाता है, स्पेशली इस इवेंट के जो चेयरमैन हैं नवीद अहमद साहब और वाइस चेयरमैन मिस्टर खाबर लतीफ साहब, जिन्होंने कितना अच्छा इवेंट है वो मुनक्किद किया है टेबल क्रिकेट का। और इस दफा बाल इतना सीधा कि बिल्कुल तीर भी शर्मा जाए। बेहतरीन छक्का, कैच छोड़ा था, फिर से हम कहेंगे
छोड़ के बताएं कैच इनका, इसी तरीके से दर्द पहुंचाते रहेंगे। सर दर्द है ये बॉलरों के लिए अगर ये अपने लय में नजर आए तो। काफी शानदार उम्दा बैटिंग यहां पर तैमूर मिर्जा की जानिब। गेंद की बल्ले के नीचे, गेंद गई स्टेडियम के बाहर।
क्राउड है वो ऐसा ऐसा बिल्कुल यहाँ पे जोक दर जोक शायकीन क्रिकेट की आमद का सिलसिला है वो जरूर आसिम शुरू हो चुका है। और डेफिनेटली आज सैटरडे है तो शायकीन क्रिकेट हैं वो जरूर रुख करेंगे इस शारजा क्रिकेट स्टेडियम का। और नाम तैमूर चेहरे पे नजर आता है, नूर लगाएंगे छक्का जरूर। और बिल्कुल यहाँ पे लॉन्ग ऑफ के ऊपर से बेहतरीन छक्का है वो लॉन्च कर दिया है तैमूर मिर्जा ने।
छक्का लॉन्च किया है तैमूर ने और लॉन्च हो गए हमारे कमेंटेटर जो काफी फेमस है पाकिस्तान में, दाऊद बोझ अपने लय में नजर आते हुए यहां पर। काफी उम्दा बैटिंग यहां पर तैमूर मिर्जा की जानिब। लो फुल टॉस थी और इसे खेल दिया है सीधे बल्ले के साथ 6 रन।
बिल्कुल डेफिनेटली यहां पे अगर तैमूर मिर्जा ने अगर बड़ा जो टारगेट है वो अचीव करना है इस तरह का तो इसी तरह की बैटिंग करनी पड़ेगी। और अनदर मैक्सिमम, इट शुड बी अ ग्रेट 6, स्टेडियम के पार जाके गिरा है बिल्कुल रोड पे। सो यार क्या कमाल का बैटर है ये लड़का,
कमाल उम्दा। और ये स्टेडियम के बाहर बॉल फेंक दी है इसने। काफी शानदार शॉर्ट पिच डिलीवरी ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर की थी और देखिए it has gone out of the stadium.
और ये इस दफा अंदर आया जरूर बॉल, लेकिन 26 बॉल पे 29 रन आसिम रिक्वायर्ड हैं। और डेफिनेटली तैमूर मिर्जा हैं, उन जैसा कोई भी बैटर अगर आता है मैदान में तो फिर उनका अगर आप कैच ड्रॉप करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली नुकसान जरूर होगा। लेकिन यहाँ पे जो बॉलिंग है वो उसको बुराक लेमन को बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी करनी पड़ेगी। अभी वक्त है 25 बॉल पे 28 रन। टेबल क्रिकेट है, जिस तरह गिरगिट रंग बदलता है सेम टेबल क्रिकेट भी रंग बदलती है।
जरूर हमने देखा है ये हर मैच में। उस मैच की बात करें जिस मैच में जैन ने भी रन्स किए थे, वहां पर काफी डिफरेंस क्रिएट किया वो मैच में जब उन्होंने एक ही ओवर में 4 छक्के लगाए थे, कंप्लीटली बाजू पलट दिया फ्रेंड्स इंडिया। वही ओवर की वजह से, वो डिफरेंस की वजह से मैच हारी।
बिल्कुल, बंटी पटेल ने नो डाउट बहुत बड़ी शानदार उन्होंने हिटिंग करी और एफएमटीके ने भी एक अच्छा खेल पेश किया। बट ये चीज़ देखें कि इंडिया के अंदर टेबल क्रिकेट बहुत कम देखने को मिलती है, बहुत कम खेली जाती है, स्पेशली मुंबई में ही एटलीस्ट क्रिकेट खेली जाती है। लेकिन वहाँ से लड़के आके इस तरह का परफॉर्म करें, इस लेवल पे आके टेप बॉल के इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे अगर आप बैन अवी सतह पे आके वो परफॉर्म करते तो फिर डेफिनेटली एक बड़ा साइन है इंडिया के लिए भी।
वेल मैं कहूंगा टेप बॉल क्रिकेट 1% खेली जाती है इंडिया में, 1%। बिल्कुल नहीं प्रेफर करते हैं टेप बॉल को वहां पर। अगर कोई खेलना चाहे तो वो एक सिर्फ एज अ चैलेंज के तौर पर ले आते हैं उसको खेलने के लिए कि चलो इस बॉल से खेलते हैं, वरना वहां पर कंप्लीटली या तो अंडर आर्म बॉक्स टेनिस होगी या तो ओवर आर्म हार्ड टेनिस से बॉल खेली जाती है, क्रिकेट खेली जाती है। तो मेरे ख्याल से ये अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी होगी अपनी रियलिटी चेक करने के लिए, ये सारे जो भी प्लेयर्स इंडिया से आए हैं। बट मैं कहूंगा काफी दाद देना चाहता हूं जिस तरीके से बंटी पटेल ने बैटिंग की है आज। एक अच्छा होप नजर आया है कि ये इस बॉल से उन्हें बॉल कोई भी हो फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन अपनी गेम वो जारी रखेंगे।
गेंदबाज तैयार हैं लेकिन इस दफा तैमूर मिर्जा कैचेस, ओ माय गुडनेस, बेहतरीन एफर्ट यहाँ पे फील्डर की जानिब से। बट इसी के साथ एक रन जरूर आ जाएगा, छोटा विकी सामना करेंगे, चढ़ाई संभालेंगे।
41 for no loss here after 2.1. Chota Vicky on strike. What's going to be important? I mean that drop catch is definitely going to hurt, and it is already hurting. Short delivery, try to pull that, just not getting underneath the ball. $41 for no loss. Played it upish, played it with power, and that has gone all the way for a 6. It wasn't a small one, a big hit there coming in from Chota Vicky.
अब मेरे हाल के मुताबिक पछताना क्या जब चिड़ियां चुग जाएं खेत आसिम, क्योंकि डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे जिस अंदाज से ताबड़तोड़ हमले हैं वो जारी हैं। तो 3 ओवर में ही लगभग तकरीबन समझे 2.5 ओवर में ही उन्होंने 47 रन तो अपने बोर्ड पे सजा लिए हैं। और ये पावरफुल हिट है लेकिन डीप पॉइंट की जानिब लुढ़कता हुआ बॉल, लेकिन 1 रन बासानी।
Well, hitting in that part of the area, especially on the offside, is not easy with tape ball. They go with the flow of the bat. They try to go with the body weight and try to use full body weight and play it on the onside or straight down the ground. That has been the hallmark of tape ball cricket and hitting sixes. Now he has been the icon of hitting sixes in tape ball, and that has been pulled nicely. Will get a boundary. So Taimur has arrived in Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Definitely, no doubt about first time Taimur Mirza playing in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So I think it's good for Mr. Taimur Mirza.
Well, what a superstar he has been for Pakistan tape ball cricket over the years. He's been an icon, an ideal for many young cricketers. That has been played straight, but not getting enough power. Will get a single eventually. So 3 overs gone now, 53 for no loss. and pulled it away for a 6. So the boundaries and sixes galore here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Looks like this tournament has been set alive. That's the hallmark of cricket here in table cricket, in fact. Hitting boundaries and sixes. And action replay. Slightly shorter from Chota Vicky, but result remains the same. And that's the game here. Game is done and dusted. Chota Vicky wants to bat more.
डेफिनेटली अली मोची इनको कहा जाता है टेबल क्रिकेट की लैंग्वेज में, क्योंकि जितने भी टेबल क्रिकेट के प्लेयर्स हैं उन सब के निक नेम भी हैं, जैसे छोटा विकी, फहद मियाँ चन्नू से वो विकास बिलोंग करते हैं, अली मोची, क्योंकि ये लाहौर में एक बड़ा मशहूर दरवाज़ा है मोची दरवाज़ा, सो वहाँ रहते हैं। सो तकरीबन यहाँ पे जीत है वो अपने नाम की है 10 विकेट से। पहला मुकाबला अपने नाम दबंग एंट्री डाली है पाक MWI टीम ने। सो स्टे ट्यून विद अस।